Ever wondered about the reliability of information in our digital world? In this age of rampant digitization, we're constantly bombarded with videos, speeches, articles, opinions, and emails. It's an incredible amount of information to sift through, and it's not always easy to discern fact from fiction. Misinformation and disinformation are no longer just buzzwords, they're real challenges we face daily. They can influence our decisions, shape our beliefs, and even determine our actions. It's time we equipped ourselves with a reliable tool to sift through the digital clutter. Enter Shield Analytics, your personal guide in navigating the labyrinth of information. SHIELD stands for Scrutinize Information, Hypothesis, Alternatives, Investigate Further, Evaluate Sources, Look for Logic, and Determine Most Logical Conclusion. A mouthful, yes, but a powerful tool in our quest for truth. In this digital age, being an informed citizen isn't just about consuming information, it's about questioning it, analyzing it, and verifying it. Let's delve into how SHIELD Analytics can help us sift through the clutter of information. SHIELD Analytics consists of 6 essential steps. Each step plays a critical role in understanding, processing, and evaluating the information we encounter daily. The first step is S, which stands for Scrutinize Information. Just like a detective examining a crime scene, we must scrutinize the information we receive. We need to ask questions, seek clarity, and avoid taking things at face value. Consider a news article about a groundbreaking discovery. Do we accept it outright or delve deeper into the details? Next we have H, which represents hypothesis alternatives. This step encourages us to think of other possible explanations or viewpoints. It's like watching a mystery movie and guessing different endings. Could there be another perspective or explanation we haven't considered? The third step is I, which stands for Investigate Further. Once we have our alternatives, it's time to dig deeper. It's akin to following a treasure map, looking for clues that validate or challenge our hypotheses. If a claim seems dubious, do we take the time to investigate and validate it? E stands for Evaluate Sources. This step reminds us to consider the reliability of our information sources. It's like choosing a restaurant based on reviews. Do we trust a source with many positive reviews or one with a handful of negative comments? The fifth step, L, stands for Look for Logic. Here we assess the logic behind the information or argument presented. It's like solving a jigsaw puzzle, ensuring every piece fits perfectly. Does the argument make sense, or are there logical gaps? Finally, D stands for Determine Most Logical Conclusion. After scrutinizing the information, hypothesizing alternatives, investigating further, evaluating sources, and looking for logic, we arrive at the most rational conclusion. It's like finishing a marathon, reaching the finish line after a long, arduous journey. Are we confident in the conclusion we've reached based on all the steps we've taken? Now that we understand each component of SHIELD, let's see how they work together. SHIELD Analytics is more than just a tool, it's a process that leads to logical conclusions. This process involves a sequence of steps, each paramount in its own right. Let's delve into it. First we have Scrutinize Information. It means questioning the information we encounter, not taking it at face value. Then comes Hypothesize Alternatives. Here we consider different possibilities, shedding light on multiple perspectives. Next, Investigate Further. This step nudges us to dig deeper, to go beyond the surface. Our fourth step, Evaluate Sources, reminds us of the crucial role of credible sources in information verification. Following this, we look for logic. We assess the coherence of the information, checking for any gaps or inconsistencies. Lastly, we determine the most logical conclusion, pulling together all our findings to arrive at a well-grounded conclusion. Skipping any step could lead to misinformation. Each step is a cog in the machine of truth-finding, working together to combat false narratives. So, what makes SHIELD Analytics so beneficial? SHIELD Analytics not only helps us find reliable information but also makes us smarter consumers of information. It's like having a personal detective that sifts through the noise, helping us to recognize cognitive distortions and logical fallacies. With SHIELD, we're not just passively absorbing information from videos, speeches, articles, opinions, and emails. No, we are actively engaging with it, scrutinizing every detail, forming hypotheses, investigating further, evaluating sources, and looking for logic. This process not only helps us to determine the reliability of the information but also enhances our critical thinking skills. It's like going to the gym for your brain. The more you use SHIELD, the stronger your analytical abilities become, and the better you get at spotting misinformation. With SHIELD Analytics, you're not just consuming information, you're analyzing it, questioning it, and most importantly, understanding it.